So we have 5 more days until the 2019 NBA Slam Dunk Contest, and this is probably the most exciting event of the All-Star weekend. Now, we've already done the All-Star game and the three-point contest. Our three-point contest video got kind of messed up. It was really long. A lot of the parts were cut out. So comment down below if you want me to re-upload that, but I'll kind of speed things up to make it like a 10-15 minute video instead of a 30-minute video, which it was before, maybe even shorter than that. But in today's video, we're going to be seeing if NBA 2K can actually predict this year's Slam Dunk Contest. But before we get into the video, we got to go over our contestant. So our first contestant is going to be rookie Miles Bridges of the Charlotte Hornets. Up next, we got John Collins of the Atlanta Hawks. Next, we have Diallo of the OKC Thunder. And finally, we have Dennis Smith Jr. of the New York Knicks, who just recently got traded over there. So I want you to leave your comment down below on which player you think is going to win this year's Slam Dunk Contest. We're in NBA 2K19 right now, and we got the dunk contest all together here. Now, 2K actually had it messed up. They had like Donovan Mitchell and Derrick Jones Jr. in the dunk contest, even though they're not in it. So we had to switch some guys out. But we have everybody in here now. Just know that Miles Bridges and Dennis Smith Jr., their numbers might be a little messed up. But let's just get right into this Slam Dunk Contest. And hopefully, I mean, we could see some cool dunks in 2K. A lot of the times, it comes a little disappointing. Just like the three-point contest was a little disappointing. But hopefully they do a little better on the Slam Dunk Contest. And last year, you actually couldn't even complete a Slam Dunk Contest. All right, here we go. Checking out our contestants. I'll just chat it up before they actually start out here. And let's see what's going to end up happening. We got Miles Bridges up as our first dunker. See if he can get something good on his first dunk. So it looks like he's just going to run up. And okay, a nice little windmill there. Switches hands. Nothing too crazy right there. I wouldn't give that too big of a score. Just personally, you know, I'd only give that maybe like a 6-7. I mean, it's still impressive, you know, but we've been seeing some crazy things in the Slam Dunk Contest. So let's see what he's going to get. A 40. Okay, so that's a pretty good score for that dunk of 40. I'll definitely take that if I was him. Up next, we got Dennis Smith Jr. of the New York Knicks. And look at, okay, he's going to have somebody hold the ball for him. So, getting a little creative right here, but let's see what he's going to do with it. 360. Okay, I want to see where he launched from right here. I want to see where he actually launched from. Because if he went far back, that was a nice 360 though. Grabbing it off a teammate. Okay, so not too far out where he actually did jump from. But nonetheless, pretty impressive. A little better than our first dunk right there. And he's going to get a 40 again. So we got a tie game. Miles Bridges, maybe he has a little advantage, it being his hometown. Up next, we got Diallo. And he's with his first dunk. Going to do a self alley-oop through the legs. And he gets that to go real easily. Pumping up the crowd a bit there. That was pretty nice. The self alley-oop through the legs. And then the two-handed dunk right there. Boom. Too easy for him. He's going to get a 37. I actually found that a little more impressive than, I'd say, Miles Bridges. But he does not get the best score right there. Only a 37 in the first round. So no crazy scores in the first round. John Collins, our last dunker right here, though. He's going to do a self alley-oop a little higher for him. And kind of just pumps it down low, brings it back up, and dunks it. As well, that's like a 360 right there. So, pretty nice, a little 360 alley-oop. Boom, boom. Okay, and he's going to get a 43. John Collins going to have the lead after round 1. So, how it works in this is I believe it's 3 rounds, and whoever has the highest score after 3 rounds wins. It's not 2 rounds and then a final. It's just straight 3 rounds in 2K. But John Collins with the lead. Diallo at the bottom. Diallo, I think, would be my pick in the actual Slam Dunk Contest. I mean, he's got some crazy dunks this year. All right, here we go. Back to Miles Bridges. Round number 2, gonna self alley-oop himself through the legs. Pretty similar to, was that, who did that? Was that Diallo that did that? I believe. So kind of similar right now. I don't expect him to get too high of a score, but he does do a one-handed dunk instead of a two-handed dunk. So maybe, I don't know if there's a difference between the two. Okay, no, he's still going to get a 37 for the self alley-oop through the leg. So nothing too impressive there. Miles Bridges is going to fall down a bit. And now we got Dennis Smith Jr. up next. Looking like, okay, not going to self alley-oop. 360 behind the back. Okay. Okay, behind the back I find a lot more impressive than through the... Okay, never mind. That wasn't... I thought it was behind the back. He went halfway through the legs. And it was like a pump fake. He brings it back up with his right hand. I don't know how that went in. He was too low for that. He gets a 45. Dennis Smith Jr. with our highest dunk so far in this. Here we go with the Diallo. And okay. That was like a cradle dunk right there. How far did he jump from? It wasn't like a free throw line one. If it was from the free throw line, that would have been very impressive. Oh, but that's still really, really good. Let's see what he's going to get. A 43 for Diallo, so that's going to bring him back quite a bit there since he had a poor first round. We're starting to see some better dunks now. John Collins, what are you going to do? The score's in the way, and he's going to do the same thing. I believe he just went, what, through the legs? Pump faked it through the legs? And he did. I mean, you can't just go ahead and copy someone else's dunk. John Collins, come on. He gets a 40 for copying. Was it Dennis Smith Jr. that got the 45, I believe? So let's see. After round number 2, Dennis Smith Jr. in the lead, followed by John Collins, who copied his dunk. Diallo in third, and Miles Bridges in last place. So 2 for John Collins to win. John Collins just has to get the same score as everybody to win. Or Dennis Smith Jr., should I say. John Collins needs 2 higher than Dennis Smith to win. Diallo needs 5 higher at least to win. And then I do not think John Collins is going to come back here. Miles Bridges, okay, just throws it up, grabs it, and does a windmill. He kind of delays in the air here, though. I mean, nothing too impressive there by Miles Bridges. Let's see what he's going to get. A 45? What? Are you kidding me? For that dunk? A 45. Wow. Wow, okay. Dennis Smith Jr. up next. He's going to have to put up a pretty good dunk if he wants to win this thing. Let's see how he's going to do. Short alley-oop right there through the legs. And a reverse dunk through the legs reverse. Nobody really using any props or anything, which I don't like too much. So through the legs reverse dunk right there. And he is going to get a 43 for Dennis Smith Jr. right here. And why was that song so loud? That was kind of annoying. Here we go with Diallo. The self alley-oop. Okay. Self alley-oop, and he's going to do the windmill as well. I believe it was Miles Bridges got a really good score for this. But, I mean, kind of copy him right there. He's going to get a 45 as well. Okay. Wow, Diallo pulling something crazy out. He gets a 45 as well, despite just copying another player. We got John Collins, who I think is just out of this competition. I don't think it's possible for him to win. But let's see. Okay. 360 blindfolded. He needed that in one of the first rounds. That was actually crazy. Covers the eyes and then it does a 360. That's really impressive right there. He's gonna get a a 40. I don't know 2K. I really don't know about this. Let's see who's gonna be our winner. I believe is it gonna be Dennis Smith that actually wins this? Yes, it is. Dennis Smith Jr. 129 points. Diallo with 125. John Collins with 123. And Miles Bridges in last with 121. So Dennis Smith Jr. going to be this year's Slam Dunk Contest winner. He was in it last year. So maybe with that experience, he's going to take this one home. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Again, if you want to see that 3-point shot contest, leave your comment down below and I'll definitely bring that to you guys. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Peace.
Never in the same space that we started at. Throw the ball, I run the play like a quarterback. I've been up all night trying to make a stack, trying to get a plaque and flip a dream into a solid fact. Hustled hard for it. One day they will notice. Chasing in the day, then we're